out this time is the TNA Knockouts champion, Gail Kim. And we all saw what happened last week. I have to ask you your reaction. You were supposed to face Maria. However, we all saw that did not happen.
Of course it didn't happen. JB, for the past 2 months, I've been dying to get my hands on Maria. And what happened? She did what she does best. She talked. She talked her way out of the match. She somehow convinced TNA management to let her give up that spot, and now Jade's the #1 contender. Good luck, Jade. I did a little talking on my own, and I convinced TNA management to have a match tonight. So coming up next, we're gonna have another knockouts match, a #1 contenders match. So ladies,
thank you so much for doing this for
Thanks,
us.
girl. Much respect.
And you know, this is nothing personal between Velvet and I. It's strictly business.
It's just a match to see who wants it more. So, good luck, partner. See you out there. Thanks, Gail.
good luck, ladies.
Great to see the bromance back in Impact Wrestling. Velvet Sky will be competing against her partner here momentarily. It's all about who wants it more, according to the beautiful people. An opportunity to perhaps become #1 contender. I have a lot of questions, partner, to ask you during the duration of this knockouts matchup.
I wish you just wouldn't talk while we had the opportunity to witness the beautiful and lovely Velvet Sky enter into the ring, Daddy.
And now, introducing her opponent, TNA Knockout, Madison, Rayne.
And there you go again. Go ahead.
Madison Rayne said it's nothing personal between myself and Velvet. They thanked Gail Kim for this opportunity, so Maria decided, I'm gonna give up the opportunity to be #1 contender for the Knockouts Championship. I wanna lead the Knockouts. I wanna give the Dollhouse an opportunity. So the Dollhouse would compete, Jade would earn that victory. We saw that before the commercial break, but now Gail's saying, look, Maria, I'll put a match together. These two deserve an opportunity to become #1 contender, so we'll see what Madison Rayne and Velvet Sky can do against each other. So the winner of this match, is that person the #1 contender? Is Jade the #1 contender? What's the next matchup for the Knockouts? Roll up here by Velvet Sky.
Well, let's just take a back step for a second, partner. When you talk about the first lady of professional wrestling,
Self-proclaimed first lady.
Okay, so you say that when you talk about, and you look at all the first ladies in the history of this great country, every first lady seemingly take a back seat. What they do is they create opportunities.
Shoulders down, I think down.
And that is exactly what Maria has done here in Impact Wrestling. She created an opportunity for the Dollhouse. And now, Gail, being the Knockouts champion, is trying to follow in Maria's footsteps.
I'm still shocked that Maria was able to pin Gail Kim 2 weeks ago in that mixed tag team match. We were live on Pop. It was Gail Kim and the now world champion Drew Galloway against the Miracle Mike Bennett and Maria. Maria earned, well, not really earned, cheated her way, used chicanery to pin Gail Kim. And here we are right now trying to determine who the next #1 contender will be for the Knockouts title. As of today, Gail Kim is 194 days into her reign as Knockouts champion, closing in on the 238-day reign of Taryn Terrell. Madison Rayne, innovative cover there, and a kick out by Velvet Sky. Velvet, leg sweep, and a kick out by Madison Rayne.
Nice moves by both knockouts there.
Another pinning predicament here. Shoulders of Velvet Sky down. Velvet has Madison's shoulders pinned to the mat to kick out at 2.
You know what I like about this matchup between the beautiful people, Velvet and little Maddie there, is that they're doing it, and they're doing it right. This right here is a friendly competition, if you will. A friendly matchup. Look at the handshake.
And not so fast. Well, the Knockouts Championship is in play. These Knockouts, they want to compete. They want to go on to become champion. If Madison Rayne wins and she can go on to defeat Gail Kim, she'll be a 6-time Knockouts champion, tying Angelina Love for the most reigns ever. Congratulations, by the way, to Angelina Love on the addition of her family.
Yeah, we had a little cub born into the mix.
And Velvet Sky with a reversal here, and Madison Rayne and Velvet Sky, the beautiful people, going back and forth here in the bungle, trying to gain an advantage.
Well, maybe Pope spoke a little too fast. Things are kind of heating up here between the two teammates.
See, you're trying to be the aficionado of the Knockouts division. I see you all the time lurking outside the Knockouts locker room. Cover hooks the outside leg, and Velvet kicks out at 2.
Hey, just doing my job, partner. Just being the journalist that I'm supposed to be.
Velvet is a 2-time Knockouts champion, covered by Madison Rayne, and a kick out at 2.
You have folks right here thinking Pope's peeking through the windows of the Knockouts.
I don't know what you do when you're lurking outside that locker room. Northern Lights, bridge, shoulders down, and Velvet pops free at 2. Exciting night here on Impact Wrestling, and we are also partnering with People's Choice Apparel to bring you the coolest t-shirts and accessories of your favorite Impact stars and Knockouts. Head to peopleschoiceapparel.com right now to check out all the goods.
And with a skyline. She's winding up for another skyline.
And Velvet Sky, back elbow there to Madison Rayne. Velvet in control here. Kick to the midsection. Thought she was going to go for the #1 stunner.
Trifecta there with the kicks by Velvet to Madison. Neck breaker. Nice move, nice combination. Velvet's feeling it.
Velvet Sky building momentum here, running bulldog. Crawls into the cover, hooks the outside leg, and Madison Rayne pops free at 2.
Velvet may have thought she had her right there, but Maddie with a little reserve in the tank, able to kick out. You can certainly see that the damage has been done.
All for an opportunity to perhaps go on to become #1 contender for the Knockouts Championship. Don't forget, still to come tonight, World Championship on the line. Drew Galloway against Jeff Hardy for the first time ever. Immediately following this match, we'll hear from the world champion. He'll give his thoughts. Jackknife cover here, and Velvet Sky's been pinned. Madison Rayne wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Madison Rayne.
So who's the #1 contender? Is it Jade? Is it Maria's #1 contender from the Dollhouse? Or is it Gail Kim's #1 contender from the beautiful people, Madison Rayne? We will find out sooner. Oh, wait a second, Velvet Sky. I thought this was nothing personal here tonight. I thought this was all about who wants it more.
Well, when one wants, well, look
there you
at that.
go.
Nice showmanship there by Velvet.
Yeah, great show of sportsmanship by Velvet Sky as we await who will challenge the Knockouts Championship. Speaking of champions, here's our world champion.